New Year's resolutions usually are focused on I, me, or it. Perplexing schedules we must keep, behaviors we need to break, bills we need to pay, things we need fixing, exercising we ought to do. As for the weightier issues of improving the inner being, for the most part, that has little consideration, resulting toward false feelings and attitudes of our pride and self-absorbed glory. Paraphrasing a section of thought from 2 Corinthians 13:5, do you know yourself, or have you opted out of weighty details like your character? The belief is you acquired character at birth, and who you are is who you are, for certain, right? Routinely, the same path is taken in years past. It's easier, huh? We are so involved in our own thoughts and feelings that we naturally gravitate toward I, me, and it to the extreme. And these pronouns so interest us, we are likely to pursue what we think is best for them with such attention and devotion that all else is diminished or forgotten. To that account, our New Year's declaration takes a pivot toward egoism. Recall in the account of 1 Chronicles 14:11, King David was victorious in battle against the Philistines when old King Saul failed in battle. Why? Saul had strength. He equipped the finest fighting force of that era. He even had the input of an oracle saying he would be victorious in his battles. Saul had a pompous heart and knew he had the upper hand. King David, on the other hand, was humble, consulting God when taking on an enemy, seeking certainty that his proposed actions were pure in God's sight. In our annual reevaluation for the coming year, we tend to plan from a small pocket perspective, focusing on the minutest circumstances. We lose sight of the bigger picture, how the pieces fit together. We lack certainty in our relationship with God and His hand on our journey. As Jesus said to His disciples before their journey began,
these you ought to have done without leaving the others undone.
Matthew 23:23. His consideration was to spiritual growth above all others, and the resolve to pursue real change with certainty and humbleness. With this, the weightier question surfaces. Where are we headed? Where does God want me to go? How true is the saying, if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else. Pursuing the answers to the big question will determine the goal.
A weak mind is like a microscope, which magnifies trifling things, but cannot receive great ones.
G.K. Chesterton.